Okay, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Paras and Luke. First, with you, Paras. I saw on Instagram that this is for your first time in Mexico. Welcome. Mexico is a very Catholic country, and this series has been a hit. What do you expect from this audience in here?
I'm just excited to be here, but what I think the audience is going to love about The Chosen, La Última Cena coming out is that the way we're going to tell it, it's Holy Week, and we're going to do justice to that. So I'm so proud to see all your reactions for what's to come. Don't miss the first few episodes of don't miss the first few minutes of each episode. But The Chosen is going to do what The Chosen has done in past seasons, is tell the same story, but in a different, fresh way that's really going to, touch your heart and really kind of set up the heightened emotional week that Holy Week must have been like back then.
Okay. Look, the name of Judas is synonymous with betrayal. I know that as actor, you defend your characters. How do you defend Judas?
Even if I wasn't portraying him, I think I'd defend Judas. I'm a very staunch Judas defender, mostly in the same sense as anyone would be to learn and look at a human and forgive. Growing up with the Bible story, I always felt that there was so much missing from him. There was very much the hindsight and the betrayal was given, but from someone who threw the coins back and eventually took his own life. I felt that there was much more humanity in him than most people were giving him credit for. So it's not hard to defend a person, a man who made a mistake, and to find those parts of his humanity that I think shine brighter. The fact that we get to portray that side of him in the show alone is honestly, it's a pleasure and an honor.
So what did you think when you were asked to play Judas?
Oh, I was ecstatic. I was like, seriously? Great, let's do it. They were almost going to give me Philip. I would have been like, oh, no, thank you. I can't. Like, just be chill and be friends with this guy? Oh, geez.
What do you mean? That should be your best honor.
I mean, I'm already friends with you in real life,
Yeah,
so I kind of got that honor. I'm
That's true.
pretty set. So I kind of got my cake and I got to eat it too.
Yeah,
I won on both ends.
But in the Bible, we find the Gospel Matthew. Yes. In other words, we know a lot about Matthew, but this series has shown us more details about all the apostles. What did you know about Matthew before The Chosen, and what did you discover about him through the series?
That's a great question, Lalo. But before The Chosen, I knew Matthew wrote a very detailed book that was a lot of writing and lineage in it. And through The Chosen, it's a lot of things I've learned. I'm going to keep it short, but mostly what I've learned through Matthew and the way that the show has portrayed him is his confidence and his power and really stepping into his own light and realizing he is one of the lights of the world. And what I love about Matthew is that he's impacted me as an actor, and I've grown in my own confidence. And I really love seeing him do things that he is afraid of, but knows he'll be a better person from it. And I think that's a message we can all learn from. In portrayal of Matthew throughout the show, my intent is to experience it like Matthew would have. So I kind of like to stay in the dark, though I know what's coming, but I like to give a fresh reaction. So this season, you're going to see a lot of Matthew just observing and watching what he cannot make sense of.
Okay. Look, is there a before and after in your faith with your work in The Chosen?
I do my best to keep very personal things in my life separate from my professional life. Whenever I go on set, whenever I take on any role, whether it's Judas or a man in a supermarket or a serial killer, I'm very good to separate my parts from who I am. It's just a professional courtesy. So whatever I do on set, I completely leave it there on set for the camera. I come off, I'm Luke again. And so that's, I don't like to muddy those two visions, and I think my personal life has only been better for it.
And you? After?
Yeah, it's kind of the same as Luke, but what I really like is that people are so impacted by our performances that they ask questions like that. But that just only is a testament to our versatility as actors. But of course, there are things that are inspiring us within. And like I said, we're both on personal journeys with that, and most of our show is. But it's cool to be on something that you didn't think would inspire you in many ways. And that's kind of what I've learned in portraying Matthew.
Thank you very much. Welcome to Mexico.
Thank you.
Gracias. Bye. Gracias.
Yeah.